Hello everybody, second Saturday video coming at you. This is going to be about spending in Marvel Contest of Champions and the current love-based events. I would recommend to anybody to go out to the web store. Do I promote like spending in MCOC in game? I'm non-spending. The channel's focus is non-spending, but I do feel that I do need to put in some content now and again to talk about, you know, are there any good spending deals for people? And especially when it comes to big events like the Love as a Battlerealm event. So let's get the business out of the way when it comes to the Battlerealm track. And the more you spend, the further you go. The furthest spend is going to be $600. If you spend $600, you're able to get a 7-star Romance Awakening gem. If there are big spenders out there, okay, that's fine. We'll talk about smaller spending. We'll talk about medium spending. We'll talk about bigger spending as well, and what's kind of like good about it. There are a total of 3 Love and War keys, which of course, if you go into game, it opens up your gacha box and you get an opportunity to get some of those 7 stars. The more you repeat that, the more you buy more keys, of course, which cost units. You're able to get champions and dupe them. And of course, that goes on and on and on for a length of time. In the milestones as well, the further you spend, and remember if you are a spender to grab your free market points, because at least it means that you'll minimize, I think $20 of spend, no, $26 of spend by the point and time of the event running. So if you're kind of looking to grab some more, just plan it. Like if you are only planning to spend, I don't know, let's just give a little bit of an example here. If you're planning to spend, say, $120, and that gets you to milestone 7, and then you're like, well, could I get to milestone 8 to get a gacha box? Then you don't need to spend the additional, because if you go down to the bottom part with market points, which I've just gone past, which is here, you're able to collect on a daily basis your 2 market points plus a weekly 6, and by the time all that adds up, you're able to collect between now and between now and next Thursday 26 points. If you're able to get those 26 points in that particular theory that I mentioned, and you're, as I said, spending $120 something, then you're able to get yourself up to and pass a milestone 8, because it will need like $24, and then it's plus the 26 points, which then gets you to 150 market points, and therefore gets you a Love and War key. So just to clarify, if you spend $124, then you're able to get a free key based on collecting those free market points. I didn't actually. I just kind of like found that out on the fly. Hope that helps anybody that might be thinking about buying anything, but maybe kind of like, I don't know, spend 130 and see what you get. But that based on that particular theory, it's like it's not real. There are some differences with that because of the free points you get. Because it's like no, it does for the points you get. So you get 100 points for spending right there. You can say, I don't know if you get additional market points. So it could be getting like 200 for the, like, I'm not quite sure. I don't spend, but at least, you know, you can buy something, check how many points you got, and then go, okay, so Rich says you can get 26 additional free points per week. Therefore, I don't need to spend X amount, or I don't need to spend, Y amount. So look at that. And make sure you're not getting completely ripped off as a result. Anyway, these spending deals, there's some good ones right here. There's some kind of iffy ones. If you are looking to just spend at least $100, that at least gets you on the web store more units as a result. And you'll be able to get a Love and War key. You don't then get that from any other deals. It's just the Odin that you get that from. So your choice is going to be probably better to kind of go that route. And you do get the additional 10 Valiant Couple Crystals. So you could find yourself getting like double 7 stars, quite possibly. I want to find someone who's got double 7 stars. Like I've got a double 7 star from it. That would be cool. And what else? Well, there's also the health potions, Romance Team, Romance Revives, Romance Team Revives. These are nice additions if you're looking to do some endgame content. If you're looking for value for money and you're looking to get like endgame progression based things, and of course this differs because this is Valiant orientated, and of course other progressions you're going to get something different. you may feel disappointed in what you're actually getting back from it. This is why I think a lot of people were focusing their unit spend that they pick up from this in the in-game summoner bundles. So people are looking to kind of like balance the books, so to speak, between point here and also point here, then of course choice is going to be important to that and kind of grabbing more. But some of the items, there's some good things in store, there's some not. So you might want to keep your units for something like July 4th deals and having a bigger splash in there. Or if you're an endgame player at the end of Act 9.2, there could be something good on offer in some of the things there. There may not be. Like, we just don't know the future, and Kabam like to change things on the... Also, currently lower progressions don't seem to be getting access to the key. Now, I would say that it might be a progression-based thing. Again, don't know. Kabam, you know, Kabam do Kabami things. I think we all know that to be true. So do I recommend to do any kind of heavy spending here? For heavy spenders, I think you might find something. But I don't think as well you're encouraged more to pursue these new champions that are going to have like requirement of 200 signaturing, or would be nice to get rank ups. And something that you could do is hold on to those rank 2 to 3 gems and other materials until the champion comes around and add it into the romance pool that tickles your fancy and that is actually enjoyable. Because if we go into game right now and we go under the tags and we try and find the romance, I don't know if it's complicated, it's actually incorporated into here, but any champion that's definitely from a romance perspective, or anyone that's within those crystals, the Valiant, the couples crystals are ones that qualify is the word, qualify to be ranked up and signatured up. But there have been some bugs coming around that might not be the case for all of them. Anyway, the choice of the matter with if you're well and you're spending a heck of a lot, then yeah, just if you want to do it, then do it. But I don't know if I see a great amount of value for these particular deal sets with stuff like July 4th deals, at least, 5 months away, and maybe a big spending there. There could be something in this that kind of like suits you, but others not so much. For those that want to spend about $150, you could get away with spending $120 and getting some all right stuff from it. Mainly if you're looking to get, well, actually probably about $170 then. $170 to $180. If you are looking to spend about that much, or whatever it is in your particular country, you might want to get that. But is a rank 1 to 2 gem actually worth it for your kind of like effort? Especially because those that spend about $350 or less than that, had $320 or whatever it is, to get this particular gem, this is probably the kind of stopping point to actually get something decent of value from it. And let's face it, by the time that you've spent say if that's 3 Odins or maybe something else, say you spent 3 Odins, okay, that's 9,000 units. By the time you spent 9,000 units, it ultimately becomes not worth it, because you could theoretically get that for free. You can get the you can get it for free from the 2 to 3 gem that you get in the store. This one right here for 4,500 units. You could buy it twice, and then you got 2, and then by the time you spent a little bit more, you've then got 3 with this one on the milestone track. So you'll have 3 opportunities to rank 3 some romance champions. So I guess that could be good, but it depends how deep you go into spend. And I don't really advise people, like, unless you've got excessive income and, you know, expendable income, then sometimes it's like, I just find it difficult to recommend that to people to excessively spend. Have fun. It's up to you. But, yeah, I find it's just, it's a bit meh. If we're talking about, like, just a little bit less than that, then go with that theory that I said, that, like, spend up to about $130, and then you'll find that you'll get, from free points, the extra market points to send you into grab the Love and War keys. That's a free 7-star for that. But of course, that's that's like an Odin and a Black Panther. So what's that? About 4,500 units for, or more than that, for a 7-star champion. You have to again ask these questions like, would I be willing to spend about 5,000 units for a guaranteed 7-star from this, or would I be happy to just save the units and go and do something else in game for that particular value, or save those units for something else down the line. Ask those questions before you're spending on stuff, please. And the final thing is, if you're looking to do a low spend, there's not a lot encouraged for you to go out and grab, to be honest. Depending on these progression tracks and how they're catered for, because I might be talking about something that's mainly Valiant orientated, because what I see right now, I don't know if there's going to be anything like hugely out there for you, but it's just depending on what's available in your progression. So spending, say, $50, for example, are you going to get like a good amount of stuff? Are you just going to be getting it for the potions and revives because they just add more into your stash, and therefore you go and do content like Epic of Pain, or something that's like, I don't know, a difficult piece of content, and it can help you out along the way, each to their own, on their own progression. So you've got to find out like what's there of value to yourself, and also look at the Lovers of the Battlerealm track and go, for the amount of money I spend, am I actually getting anything of worth from it? And also add in those 26 free points and say, where does that get me on the milestone track? Because spending $50, you're going to be just getting couples crystals or getting something that maybe you're not too interested in. So make those decisions as to a smaller spend, a medium-sized spend, and a big spend, and go, is this actually going to get me close to anything? And go by the web store, because of course those market points allow you to get something a little bit extra for your money that you're investing. That's been a bit of a spending overview. I'm sure a lot of people have already spent because people are very impulsive, but for those that want to take their time and just see like, well, what kind of like understanding people are giving and thought process as to spending, thank you very much for supporting the content and the channel. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Check out some other content and have a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. Much love and goodbye.